Hey everyone, it's Lolo here, and I am thrilled to walk you through one of the most exciting and sometimes overwhelming decisions you'll ever make: buying your very first condo here in the Bay Area. If you're like many first-time buyers, especially in this market, you might feel a bit unsure of where to start. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Buying a home in the Silicon Valley is competitive, but with the right tools and guidance, it is completely doable. In fact, I've put together a detailed first-time homebuyer workbook that has helped so many people like you take their first steps confidently into homeownership. Stick around because at the end of this video, I will tell you exactly how to grab your free copy of the workbook. First things first, let's talk about the current condo market in the Bay Area. It's no secret that this region has seen soaring property prices, but condos offer an entry point that's often more affordable than single-family homes. Right now, we're seeing condos across Santa Clara County starting at around $700,000, with more upscale options going for $1 million or more. But here's some good news. The condo market typically has a slower appreciation rate compared to single-family homes, meaning there is still opportunity for first-time buyers to get in without getting priced out. Condos can also be a great option if you're looking for a low-maintenance lifestyle. Most condo associations handle things like exterior maintenance and landscaping, which means less hassle for you. Okay, so how do you actually win in this market as a first-time condo buyer? Let's dive into some practical steps you can take now. Tip number 1, get your finances in order. Just like in my first-time homebuyer workbook, the very first step is figuring out your finances. In the Bay Area, a lot of deals fall through because buyers haven't nailed down their budget early enough. Before you even start looking at properties, make sure you have a clear picture of your budget. Meet with a lender or two to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Condos often have HOA fees that buyers forget to budget for, so make sure you're factoring that in as well when you're assessing your affordability. And if you're unsure about where to start with financing, check out the full breakdown in my workbook, where I walk you through different loan types, what questions to ask a lender, and all the documents you're going to need in this process. Next up, location is everything, especially here in the Silicon Valley. Are you wanting to be closer to work? Are you looking for a condo that's in a good school district? Think about how the location you choose aligns with your future plans. Are you considering starting a family soon? If so, proximity to parks, schools, and family-friendly amenities will be key. In my first-time homebuyer guide, I give you lots of checklists so you can narrow down your priorities better. Oh, and speaking of priorities, don't forget about commute times. Actually, condos near Caltrain and BART stations can add more value to your home and make your daily life easier. Tip number 3, know your HOA fees and rules. One thing you'll encounter when buying a condo is the Homeowners Association, HOA. HOA fees typically cover maintenance of common areas, security, and sometimes even utilities. They can range anywhere from a couple $100s to over $1,000 per month, so this is important to factor into your overall budget. The HOA will also have rules about what you can and can't do with your unit, like pet policies, renting it out, or even renovations. Make sure to request and review the HOA documents carefully before making an offer, and ask your agent to pull the recent HOA meeting minutes so that you can get a sense of what concerns the complex is having, if they're more nitpicky or more lax, because it is humans running it at the end of the day, and of course, to see if there's any concerns for maintenance or fixing or overhauls, because that could bring you additional special assessments or increases in your monthly fee. If you've never dealt with an HOA before, my handy dandy workbook has a whole section breaking down HOA fees and what to look out for. Tip number 4, work with a knowledgeable agent, like me. When buying your first condo, you want an agent who not only has an understanding of the market, but has a deep knowledge of condos specifically. Working with a professional who knows the intricacies of condo contracts, special assessments, and HOA negotiations can save you a ton of stress and money. We've helped first-time condo buyers navigate everything from low appraisals to inspection surprises. And the big thing here to remember is that you're not in this alone. Having the right support and guidance can make all the difference. Before we wrap up, let's talk about timing. The condo market tends to cool down a bit in the winter months, which could mean less competition and a better chance of getting your offer accepted. Of course, we always recommend staying informed on local market trends, which is exactly why I put out a monthly market update newsletter. You can subscribe to that below. So, are you ready to take that first step toward buying your condo? I have put all of this information and much more into my comprehensive first-time homebuyer workbook. It's a guide I've developed specifically to make the home buying process easier and more manageable for you. Just click the link below to download your free copy and get started on your journey to owning a condo in the Bay Area. Trust me, the knowledge in this guide will make you feel so much more confident to step into the market.